Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. I am Deaunna Jonae, if you did not know. And in today's video, we are going to do an acrylic set. These are the nail tips I will be using, and I always write my sizes on the side just so I can quickly find the nail tips. I will be using Trend Solo acrylic powder in the color Missy Nude. This is my acrylic brush. I have some KDS nail glue and some Mia's Secret monomer. As you can see, I was trying to hype myself up for this acrylic set because y'all, I am not the best at acrylics, but I need to keep myself in a practice of it. So here I am going in with the Macart Peel It Off base because I am going to be taking these nails off. This is really just for content creation and practice, of course. I do like to apply this generously because I do not want to run into any issues when I get ready to take these nails off. I'm going to cure it for about 60 seconds and then go in with some rubbing alcohol to wipe the surface. I feel like this helps my tips to adhere to the Peel It Off base better. Especially if I'm not filing the inside of that nail tip, it just helps it to grip on a little better. Okay, so moving on, I'm using my nail tip cutter and I have about 3 magnets on here just to have an even size for every nail because I didn't want this set to be too long, especially being that I'm doing acrylics, because this application is already going to take me a long time as is, so I didn't need to do no long extendo nails. So now I'm going in to shape these nails into a coffin shape. I don't know why I thought I picked out the nail tips that were already coffin shaped, but I did not. And so I sat there and wasted my time with that nail file until I remember, oh, I can use some scissors to help with the shaping of these nail tips. And by the way, let me show y'all what design we are doing today. So I asked Chatgpt to create a nail design for me, and this is what Chat gave me. So we're going to recreate these nails. So once I got the shape how I liked it, I went ahead and dust off all of the dust and went in with my Melody Susie nail drill. And I am filing that smile line of the nail tip. And right here you can see I kind of nicked the Peel It Off base a little bit. So I'm going to have to go back in and put a little more peel it off base right there. But I'm just trying to file down that smile line a little bit just to have an even transition from my natural nail to the nail tip. All right, so on to the acrylic application. So I have my Mia's Secret monomer in my dapping dish. This came from Sally Beauty. And then I have the Trend Solo acrylic powder. And I'm going to attempt to do a 3-bead method, but like I told y'all earlier in the video, my acrylic application is not the best. I am still perfecting it. So this particular nail is going to be a big lumpy mess, which results in me having to file down a lot when the application is not as smooth as it needs to be. But anyways, like I said, we are growing and learning, and so I just ask that you extend me a little grace. And I am not going to bore y'all with a terrible application process. I'm really only going to show y'all 2 nails of me trying to apply the acrylic because like I said, the struggle is real, and this nail set took me about 3 hours, especially with me filming and everything. So I'm going to spare that for y'all, because really this video was supposed to be like an hour video, but I made it 12 minutes for your viewing pleasure. Okay, so here we are with my acrylic application before filing. And honestly, y'all, it's really not too bad. I really be really hard on myself, but I am being completely honest with the fact that I do not practice acrylics a lot. I have definitely turned into a polygel queen, where I just feel like it's easier to work with polygel than it is acrylic. Like, acrylic is not forgiving. Like, it will dry on you so fast and you end up with a lumpy mess. But polygel, you have so much time to mold that nail into what you want it to look like. So now I'm just buffing all of the nails out to get all of my lumps and bumps out. And I pulled out my drill again to get the underside of the nails, because like I said, the acrylic application was very messy, so I'm trying to get all of the acrylic that was under the nail from underneath. Finally, we can move on to the nail art portion. We are starting with the pinky, and for reference, this is the nail design that we are doing. And whenever I accidentally get the gel on my skin, I do go in with a small brush with some alcohol on it to get that off of my skin. And so here you see me going in with some base gel that I forgot to put on. So I'm going in and putting some base gel on all of the acrylics. And honestly, I don't know how necessary this is, being that I am about to pop these off, but I just did it anyway. So moving on to the next finger, I'm going to transition to an actual liner polish, but it's still black. And we're going to do the thumb now. And the thumb is not exactly showing in the picture, so I'm assuming that it is the pointy French. So here's how my first French looks, and I think that looks really good. So now we're moving on to the pointer finger, and the pointer finger is a regular French line with like a smile line, and it doesn't have a point. So it is going to take me a little bit longer to do this one, because I wanted it to be a skinnier smile line, but I just couldn't get it how I wanted it to without having to start over a bunch of times. And by this point in the video, it was already late at night, and I was trying to still get in bed at a good time. And so the French on the ring finger is also going to be that pointy French. And y'all, if there's a certain name for this style of French, please comment down below and tell me what the proper name is, because I just keep saying pointy French. I don't know what it's actually called. Now we are moving to the middle finger, where it really just has like 3 swirly lines. The one in the middle is black and the 2 on the outside are gold. So here's where the focus is not the best, but you can see what I'm doing. For whatever reason, the camera was trying to focus on my actual hand and not what I was doing. But you still can get the idea of what's happening. And with this gold line, it started getting wide at the tip. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to just make it wider because I'm not finna start over. And now we're going to add the gold liner on the ring finger, just like it is on the picture, where it's just kind of following that pointy French line. So here I'm using some Macard rhinestone glue and some gold caviar beads. We're going to place the caviar beads on the pointer finger, the pinky, and the thumb. So right here, I'm showing y'all how the black polish gave me a very hard time in curing all the way. I redid the finger twice, seeing if I could cure it longer to see if I could avoid that happening, but it still happened. So I went ahead and added some top gel to at least complete the look and push the content out. But I probably will not be using black gel anymore because it takes so long to cure. But so anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video on Chatgpt choosing my nail design. And if y'all have any requests, you can DM me or send me an email if you want to draw a look for me to recreate. I would love to do them. Always remember to be beautiful and stay blessed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.